What's up, everyone? This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, so don't base anything I say off these videos. Just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only. Truck got smashed the other day. I don't know if I've been having some crazy luck, man. So my truck got smashed. This is not what the video is about. I don't know why I'm showing you that. Anyway, insurance covering it, but this old dude ran into my car. And then a couple weeks right before that, a tree fell over on my RV. A couple weeks before that, we had a hailstorm that like busted up my roof on my house. I'm like, man, insurance is covering all this stuff, but I'm like, man, they're gonna think I'm up to something that I shouldn't be. You know what I mean? So, I just wanted to jump in real quick because I wanted to talk about AMC a little bit. Obviously, surprise, I'm gonna talk about AMC, but so I was looking back a little bit, doing a little DD, and I noticed that we are very, very, very close to the same levels on OBV that we were right before the squeeze, if you'll call it that, before the big run in 2020, where we ran up to that 72 mark. Obviously, we didn't end the day at 72, but whatever. That's the peak it got to. Let's call it 70. The 70 mark we peaked to. We were very close to that same volume, so I'm trying to get my seatbelt on. People have been talking shit to me for not having my seatbelt on when I drive, so. All right. And also, heads up, I don't be looking at the phone while I drive, you know? Straightforward. But yeah, so we're very close to those same levels. I believe if we have OBV above 5 million to 6 million, we're at like the same level that we were around that $70 run. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of attacking, a lot of FUD, a lot of shorting. They don't want volume. They don't want buy volume. Obviously, there's people like me and you that, you know, I don't know about you, but people like me that personally I just buy often. So, you know, it's kind of hard right now. I'm in one of those spots where there's days where I can buy 20, 10 shares a day, and then there's days like today where I've got to get orders in for my shop, so I can literally only afford to order like 3 shares today. So I did that, and obviously I do put in money into other stocks as well. So I'm not gonna short myself, no pun intended, on the other stocks just because I you know. So I'm adding to all my stocks on a daily basis. This is what I'm programmed to do. They say after you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. So it's a habit for me to add to the stocks, my long-term holds, my AMC, and, you know, the ones that are in red. So for me, like I said, I'm only playing with what I'm willing to lose. But at this point, trading has gone so well. The market, you know, my instinct has led me to the right places at the right time. Coins are booming right now. So, I mean, it's literally crossed my mind just to quit everything and just stay home and trade and be able to be home more, you know, with the kids and shit. But I also love having a business. So it's kind of like one of those, you know, obviously the market will always be like it is right now, but I'm learning more and learning more and learning more. And I'm like, man, I'm pulling in more right now from the market than I am from my business, my main business, which is crazy because that's our bread and butter. So, and my wife got a promotion. Things are just, on that aspect of things are going good. So, on the other end, you've got, you know, I'm not saying it's going to squeeze or it could squeeze just because we get the 5 million volume on OBV, but it's definitely, we're close, man, in my opinion. But we've been close several times, so I don't want to like make it seem like, oh, this is it, we're about to squeeze just because this is it. But I mean, it's just another one of those triggers that, you know, like when we were on the threshold list for 2 weeks, it should have triggered something. You know, I'm not saying it's going to, but it normally would, in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep buying. I'm gonna you know, it's kind of hard because I'm utilizing, I'm kind of struggling with myself as I record this, because I've got the point where I can actually make a huge order, and I have to make a huge order for my shop, and I'm using stock market and crypto gains to do that. And I've done everything, done the math, boom, 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 and I can afford to put a couple more shares into everything I have and make my order. And I'm pretty much done with most of my orders for the summer at this point. So I want to get it out the way now, and then later on during the summer, if it hasn't squeezed, I'm still going to be pumping, and I'm going to try to do like 10 shares a day on a daily basis for as long as I can. But to do that, I've got to do what I'm doing now. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I do have mixed emotions, because I feel like it could have a big jump at any moment, so I'm kind of anxious to put money in there, but I also don't want to, like I always say, I don't want to, you know, exchange my or intertwine my emotion and instinct. My instinct is telling me just to do what I can do right now. My emotions tell me, damn, look at this, because I just did this DD, we're close. So that's where you got to try to differentiate what your emotion and instinct is. And right now, that's what I'm doing. My instincts still telling me to buy and hold, but you know, it's telling me that this is something that should tip it over, and you know, it could tip it over, but I'm just not sure it is. But just, you know, just a heads up. I've really rambled on this video, but just a heads up on AMC that you know, when we did that June run up in 2020 to 70, the OBV volume, buy volume was right around where we're at now. There's tons of similarities, so yeah, I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Have a good day, be blessed, and let's get rich soon. Peace.